Hi, my name is Garrett Bradley. I'm your state representative. This is my home here in Hingham, where Heather and I raise our 3 kids. I grew up in this district. I went to school here. Then I went to BC High and Boston College and Boston College Law School. Then I came back to this community to be a prosecutor, a community activist, and been involved in coaching youth sports as well. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're doing in the campaign as we run up to November 2nd, and we'll be posting these periodically. They're informal, and we appreciate and take your input. Let me just tell you a little bit about why I'm running again and ask for your vote on November 2nd. We've done a lot in this community and in this district. We've spent 10 years together working on issues that have faced all of us. When you look at some of the things we've done, let's just talk a little bit quickly where we're at on a state level. Now, as you know, we have faced an unprecedented economic collapse, the worst in living memory. But yet Massachusetts is leading the way forward. We are first in the nation on education, first in the nation on access to health care, and we are first in the nation on the rate of job growth. We have created, in fact, 8 times more jobs than all other New England states combined. And it didn't just happen, and we didn't do it alone. We worked with you. Let's look a little bit here locally, what we've been able to do. When you look in Hingham, I was able to secure a $750,000 grant to improve roadway work up near the Derby Street area, which is going to allow for, number one company to come, the South Shore Hospital, coming from Weymouth over to Hingham for its bone and muscle center. With it, 125 construction jobs, and with it, 100 permanent jobs. We also invested and passed laws for the development of the Derby Street shops and the Hingham shipyard. Those developments have brought jobs here locally. Matter of fact, we have the first pinkberry yogurt in all of Massachusetts came to the Derby Street shops. We asked for and were successful in getting a $1.1 million grant to help the downtown businesses. We improved the roadway down there, and you can see all the sidewalk work that has been going on. We also asked for and we were able to secure a $300,000 grant a few years back to help for the infrastructure improvement of the Cohasset downtown. In Hull, we've been working hard. We were able to secure a trust fund just for the town of Hull to help with reimbursement at the DCR property for people when they come. We have to send fire, police, and emergency personnel. Now we get some of that back. We also were successful in getting the administration to turn over the DCR land for future development, which is going to be critical for the town of Hull, which is looking at only about a 5% commercial tax base. We fought off an LNG facility in that area. We got a $750,000 grant for the West Corner Culvert, which is being finalized as we speak. I've also been a strong, independent, and effective leader, I believe, for this district. In regards to independence, I broke with the leadership and voted to eliminate Bunker Hill and evacuation day as paid holidays. I broke with the leadership to make sure that we supported the strong sections of Melanie's Law, which is our strong new drunk driving law from a few years back. I knew that from my work in the DA's office that we must have the ability to prove those prior convictions with certified copies of paperwork rather than trying to get in live testimony. I knew it was a loophole, and I closed it. So when we look forward as well, we also should look at some of the other things that we've done that have helped us get to where we're at. We passed in this last session a significant bill to help reduce childhood obesity, a school nutrition bill. With my help, we were able to finally get insurance coverage for autism. When you look at what we've done in regards to tax policy, I broke with the leadership at the time, and I was one of only 6 Democrats to vote against the largest tax increase in this state. I voted against raising the gas tax and against raising the corporate income tax. Now, when we look forward, we need to make sure we've given some control to communities in regards to their health insurance. This is a big issue. $50 million has been saved by those communities who have joined the GIC. We've got to give the communities more tools to help with their insurance costs. But we've got to do it in a way that doesn't affect current contracts. Because if you bargained for something, we shouldn't change the rules on you in the middle of the game. Now, we also need to make sure that we implement the new education standards that have come out. This was great, race to the top. But now the devil's going to be in the details moving forward. And we left in there the ability to make sure we could opt out if we're not maintaining our high standards. We need to make sure that that works in the next session. That's going to be important for all of our communities. We also need to implement the law on small business health insurance. I co-sponsored and helped draft a law that allows small businesses to pool together to buy insurance. I understand, as a business owner as well, what that means to what that means to companies in our area. Remember, 85% of our businesses in this state are small businesses, and we need to continue to focus on that. We've done some good work in the last session, and we need to make sure that they're implemented as we move forward. We reformed our ethics laws, which I helped draft. We reformed our pension laws, which I was very proud of doing, and we capped pensions so that we won't have these excessive ones you're hearing of. But also remember that the average state pension is $24,000. We also merged our transportation agencies, which saved $250 million this year alone and $100 million annually. We're going to continue to focus on the cost-saving measures like the regionalization of our 911 centers here, the law that I passed, which will save $500,000 for my communities collectively. We've done a lot, but we got a lot to do. And with your help, we can continue to work hard and be an effective independent leader for this district. Please vote Garrett Bradley for state rep on November 2nd.